What if I told you that 76% of people who achieve society's definition of success still report feeling empty and unfulfilled? And what if I told you that the happiest, most fulfilled people aren't following conventional success paths at all? They're using a completely different framework that most of us have never been taught? Welcome to Amazivation. Today I'm going to reveal why the traditional definition of success is leaving so many people feeling hollow, and the powerful alternative that leads to genuine fulfillment. By the end of this video, you'll have a practical system to define success on your own terms, one that actually leads to lasting happiness. From our earliest years, we're bombarded with messages about what success looks like: the prestigious career, the beautiful home, the perfect relationship, the impressive achievements. We absorb these definitions without questioning them, often spending decades chasing versions of success that were never actually chosen by us. But what happens when you finally reach these external markers of success? For many people, the result is what psychologists call arrival fallacy, the discovery that achieving your goals doesn't bring the lasting happiness you expected. Today, I'm sharing the evidence-based framework that explains why conventional success often feels empty, and how to create a personalized definition that actually delivers the fulfillment you're seeking. This isn't about lowering your ambitions, it's about aligning them with what truly matters to you. First, let's understand why the conventional definition of success is fundamentally flawed. From a psychological perspective, traditional success metrics are primarily extrinsic, based on external validation, comparison to others, and socially visible achievements. Research from psychologists like Dr. Tim Kasser shows that prioritizing extrinsic goals, wealth, status, appearance, consistently leads to lower well-being, even when those goals are achieved. This creates a psychological treadmill where each achievement provides only temporary satisfaction before you need to achieve something bigger to maintain the same feeling. Let me show you what's happening with this simple demonstration. These two containers represent different approaches to success. The conventional container has a hole in the bottom. No matter how much validation and achievement you pour in, it eventually drains away, leaving you empty and needing more. But authentic success, defined by your core values and intrinsic motivations, holds what you put into it. The fulfillment accumulates and compounds over time, rather than requiring constant replenishment. This fundamental difference explains why some people seem perpetually dissatisfied, despite impressive achievements, while others find deep fulfillment in paths that might look ordinary from the outside. Let's contrast how most people approach success with what research shows actually creates lasting fulfillment. The conventional approach defines success through external metrics: income level, job title, possessions, appearance, and social status. This creates what psychologists call contingent self-worth, where your value as a person depends on meeting external standards. The authentic approach defines success through internal alignment: living according to your core values, engaging in meaningful activities, developing mastery, and contributing to something larger than yourself. This creates what researchers call unconditional self-worth, where your value as a person is inherent, not dependent on achievements. The conventional approach asks, what will impress others and prove my worth? This question leads to a life directed from the outside in, often disconnected from your authentic self. The authentic approach asks, what activities and contributions feel genuinely meaningful to me? This question leads to a life directed from the inside out, creating natural motivation and fulfillment. And perhaps most importantly, the conventional approach treats success as a destination, a finish line you eventually cross. But research shows that humans are not psychologically designed to thrive in a state of arrival. We're designed for purposeful pursuit and growth. The authentic approach treats success as a continuous process of alignment between your actions and your deepest values. This creates what psychologists call a growth orientation, where fulfillment comes from the journey itself, not just the outcomes. So here's the breakthrough framework I promised: the values method for defining success on your own terms. V stands for vision excavation. Instead of adopting society's vision of success, you'll systematically uncover what truly matters to you beneath the layers of conditioning. This involves specific reflection exercises designed to distinguish between adopted goals and authentic desires. A is for alignment analysis. You'll evaluate how your current pursuits align with your uncovered values, identifying areas of misalignment that drain your energy. This often reveals surprising insights about which activities actually contribute to your fulfillment versus those that merely look impressive. L is for legacy definition. You'll clarify how you want to be remembered and what impact you want to have, beyond achievements and acquisitions. This shifts focus from what you want to have to who you want to be and what you want to contribute. U is for uncommon metrics. You'll develop personalized measures of success that may look nothing like conventional metrics but accurately reflect what matters to you. These might include quality of relationships, moments of flow, meaningful contribution, or personal growth, metrics that aren't easily displayed on social media but create genuine fulfillment. E is for environment redesign. You'll strategically restructure your physical and social environments to support your authentic definition of success. This includes curating media consumption, reassessing relationships, and adjusting your physical spaces to reinforce your values. And S is for success rituals. You'll establish regular practices that help you reconnect with your authentic definition of success when external pressures inevitably try to pull you off course. Now here's where it gets powerful. These 6 elements create what psychologists call self-concordance, the state where your goals and actions align with your authentic self, dramatically increasing both achievement and fulfillment. When I implemented this system in my own life, I made some decisions that looked like failures by conventional standards, but led to unprecedented fulfillment. I turned down a prestigious but misaligned opportunity, restructured my work to prioritize impact over income, and established boundaries that protected my core values. The result wasn't just greater happiness, it was also greater effectiveness in the areas that truly mattered to me. By focusing my energy on aligned pursuits, I actually achieved more meaningful success than when I was scattered across conventional goals. Let me show you exactly how to implement the values method in your life with 4 simple steps. Step 1. Complete the values clarification exercise. This isn't about listing abstract values like integrity or excellence. It's about identifying specific activities and states that consistently create fulfillment for you. Ask yourself, when have I felt most alive and fulfilled? What was I doing? Who was I with? What elements were present? Look for patterns across these peak experiences. Step 2. Conduct a life audit. Evaluate your current commitments, goals, and daily activities against your clarified values. Rate each area of your life on 2 scales: external success and internal alignment. This reveals where you might be succeeding by conventional standards but failing by authentic ones. Step 3. Create your personal success metrics. Develop specific, measurable indicators that reflect your authentic definition of success. These should be concrete enough to track but might look very different from conventional metrics. For example, instead of income targets, you might track days spent in flow state or meaningful conversations per week. Step 4. Design your success ecosystem. Identify the environments, relationships, and practices that will support your redefined success. This includes both adding supportive elements and removing influences that pull you toward inauthentic definitions of success. This system works because it aligns with how humans actually experience fulfillment. It doesn't fight against your psychological needs, it honors them. And remember, redefining success doesn't mean abandoning ambition. It means directing your ambition toward what genuinely matters to you, which often leads to greater achievement in those areas. I'd love to know what success truly means to you beyond the conventional definitions. Share in the comments below and I'll personally respond with suggestions for applying the values method to your situation. If this approach resonates with you, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to join our community of motivation seekers. Next week, I'll be sharing the perfect companion to this technique, the art of living in the moment through mindfulness. Remember, true success isn't about reaching a destination that others have defined for you. It's about aligning your journey with what matters most to you. I believe in your ability to create a genuinely fulfilling definition of success. This is Amazivation, and I'll see you in the next motivation video.